Oh, he still has the feet! What's up, guys? I'm here, and we want to do a breakdown / live reaction and review to Chapter 8 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. And I'm very excited. Last chapter ended up being more than just Boruto versus Mitsuki, which is what I really expected the entire chapter to be, and ended up opening up the doors massively. We have Shikamaru learning the fact that Naruto's still alive. We have Ina learning the fact that Naruto's still alive. There's the whole idea of the trees finally making their move. Like, there's so much stuff that happened last chapter that I'm super duper excited to see what pops off in Chapter 8. So let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into it. Editing me. Ready. 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a... Come here. Pencil here. Fun fact. I do happen to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact. I'm not... You know, here's the crazy thing. You know what? The feet aren't too bad here. Mainly because they're mostly covered. I think... You know what? I bet even Ikimoto regrets giving them that feat. Because they're so perfectly covered up here. Like, I mean, you can still kind of see it, though. Why? Like, why make the... I guess you got to keep some aspect of them looking Divine Tree-esque. Especially if you're going to be taking designs from previously existing characters. If it was just them, but with, like, the new studded cloak, I get it. But of all the... Oh, and I guess they have the finger, too. But even then, the finger looks fine. That weird, like, little belt finger that... I completely forget this guy's name. I ain't gonna lie to you. I should have probably looked that up. I literally saw him in the cover. I will forget this guy's name as an active act of malice, so I don't have to remember his feet. But with that being the case, I still kind of wish the feet were a thing. I'll just be completely honest. Like, I get it. You know, design differentiation, but like, bleh. And like, notably, I think it only looks bad because they look mostly human. I have no issue with Frieza's feet. And Frieza, well, admittedly, here's the thing, though. Frieza doesn't have the same feet. His are weird. Let me look at Frieza feet. Hold on, bro. I know my Google's going to be like, why are you looking? You know, I'm just going to look at Frieza. Frieza pose. Let me double check. Because I don't even think his feet look weird. But maybe that's because he's, like, full alien and not... Yeah, he has the three-toed thing going on, too. He has the little splay out. I don't know, something about the feet on them. You know what? I'm going to look up this guy's name. I feel bad forgetting Divine Tree Leader guy. I have no idea what his name is. Divine Tree... Jura. I think is the name Jura? Leader guy. Why is Jura coming to mind? I may be thinking of someone else. No, Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. 2 Blue... Who? Not even the internet knows. At least it's not coming up immediately. No, where are you? Forget about it. They'll probably say his name. For some reason, Jura's coming to mind, though. In fact, you know what? Let me pop Jura in the Googler and see 2 Blue Vortex. Is it Jura? Because he's the one guy who I don't recognize. Who is Jura? Oh, yeah, so look at me! Look at that! I think it's Jura. Shockingly enough, he's not, like, the wiki isn't popping up. So, I'm not sure. Maybe this guy isn't Jura, but I think this is Jura. So, okay. I'm gonna call him Jura until I get quickly corrected. Hey! You vanish away from here. You vanish into the abyss! Get out of here. But, yeah, I don't know. Not rocking with the feet. The rest of the design is fine, though. If we're gonna do a quick drip rating. I do like the open covered cloak, the way that it's kind of like only on his shoulders and his arms have that free range of movement. I do like the little pseudo cape aesthetic, the way it wraps around. I even kind of like the pseudo helmet thing he has going on, like the really popped collar, but where like pop collars end up usually coming around here. His pop collar is like converging up over the top. It almost looks like if he were to like lean forward, he could fire the cloak off. And the pants are a little bit messy. But other than that, it's a fine design. I just can't get over the feet, and I can't recognize this guy's face. But let's not waste any more time. Let's actually hop into the chapter itself. Alright. I'm your son. It's that simple. Oh, okay, so we're leaving... Oh. Aida saw this. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Boruto. Maybe you shouldn't have did that, dog. But then again, is Aida really that petty? Because, like, Aida could be. Aida very easily could be. But at the same time, She knows. Well, I guess she has a general idea of omnipotence. She still may not understand it fully, but I think she knows that she's most likely safe. I highly doubt Ada would be so prejudiced to be like, oh, you snitching now. Alright, Betskis. And immediately goes to like tell Kawaki, and then Kawaki goes to Himawari and uses Himawari as a hostage against Boruto to get Boruto back here and get rid of Boruto. Like, there's a domino effect of events that could go on by Ada seeing this, which is a little bit scary. Maybe Boruto, maybe you should have kept your mouth shut a little bit more. But let's see. Come find me anytime. Ah, still, my goat Boruto. I can't. You know what? I won't call him my goat yet. I won't call him my goat. I'm liking his characterization post time skip, but I can't call him my goat yet. I gotta give him a few more chapters. I gotta give him a few more months. Let him cook a little bit more. Let's see. Come find me anytime. Ada. I mean, to be fair, Ada. Did you see how your mans was getting handled by, like, generic divine trees? Like, Kawaki was low-key getting worked by a base Frieza clone. You sure you don't want Boruto's help? Like, notably, I'd get in contact with Boruto and be like, hey, yo, my mans may need your help or something. Like, I wouldn't really snitch. But I'm not Ada. Let's see what Ada's cooking. Stop it. That's like too cool. Really? You know, did she always have a crop top? I could have sworn she had like a full-blown sweater. Is this like a late time skip designer? Oh, shoot! What's her name? Jimmy Neutron? Brain Blast? Delta. Okay, there we go. Stop it. That's like too cool. Oh gosh. If Ada ends up switching, Kawaki would be the sorriest character in the entire series. There's no way I could defend bro anymore. He would legit turn into the sorriest character in the entire series if he got washed by a divine tree, couldn't even meet Boruto, had his homie steal not only his homies that were given to him by omnipotence, but the person who casted omnipotence getting stolen. Kawaki, fight back, bro. You and Code, you buddies right now. Y'all dabbing each other up. Both y'all main antagonists, trash, bro. Of all the reactions, I was not expecting this one. But okay, let's see. Hey. Speaking. Ooh. I don't know. Was his hair? Yeah, I guess it was that long. I don't know. It looks more droopy than I remember it. Let's see. Hey. Huh? Quit standing around. Hurry up and track Mitsuki down before that fool Boruto gets away. Hold on. I need a minute. And like, Kawaki, do you think she wouldn't, like... Do you realize how her powers work, right? Like she's not gonna go into like a... Like, she's not Gwen from Ben 10 where she has to like go into an entire... But then again, Gwen evolves that even further to be like Ada by the end of Ultimate Alien. Where like, Kawaki, she can just be standing there and looking, bucko. Like, do you not sense... Well, then again, I forget if the cyborgs are like Dragon Ball cyborgs, where you actually can't sense them. I do forget if the Boruto cyborgs operate under a similar logic, where like you can't sense Android 17 and 18. And obviously 16, but 16 is purely biomechanical. But while 17 and 18 are mostly organic, you still can't sense them because the origin of their ki is fundamentally different than what a regular human's is. So I wonder, maybe Kawaki, even with his Otsutsuki tier abilities, maybe he just can't sense the difference between Ada's chakra when it's normal and she doesn't have the Senringan active, and then when the Senringan's actually active. Because, like, Kawaki, bro, at least look her in the eyes, but like, make sure, because she could bamboozle you at any moment. Of course, she's your girl, she's your gal right now. But you know, Boruto, he got that post-time skip riz. You never know how Boruto could hit the... Ada, you know you want this Uzumaki. That real Uzumaki. Like, come on now. Kawaki, be careful, bucko. You may be in danger. Let's see. Hold on. I need a minute. Hey, Kawaki. What's with your rude attitudes toward dear... I forgot Delta was under the effects of that. That's interesting. Especially considering, like, now that we know the origin of Delta, that she's not, like... I don't want to say she's not a real girl, but, like, she's not a real girl, because I don't think, I forget how Amato explains it. Like, technically, that is his daughter, legally speaking. Like, biology-wise, that's his daughter. I forget her real name. But, like, the memories of the daughter aren't there. Like, the personality doesn't match up. But it's interesting to think, like, she's not necessarily human either. At least not fully, not traditionally. She's very noted, at least the original Delta, and I believe this one too, are noted to be, like, cyborgs, like Damon and Aida. But she's still under the effect, which implies that, yeah, Aida's abilities are really, really good. Like, really, really good. If they're able to work on even, like, inhuman clone hybrid thingamajigs like Delta so effectively that she's really hitting the, what's with your attitude towards dear Delta? You're angering me. I mean, it's that old Otsutsuki it is, bro. But let's see. I don't care how you feel. Go ahead and be mad. Okay, Kawaki, talk that talk. Talk that talk. I think that's one of the few people, Kawaki. Well, then again, I don't know. He's a base divine tree victim. And didn't he activate Karma too? I could have sworn he had the mutated arm. So like, Kawaki, watch it so, Buckle. She was throwing hands with Sage 6 Path Naruto. Are you sure you wanna talk that talk? Nah, but of course, I still think, unless Ikimoto and Kishimoto are just like, no, Kawaki's really garbage, he should be able to wash Delta. I'd hope. Uh-oh. That's my goat! Goat-sided, goat-sided, goat-sided. Goat-sided, goat-sided. Damon, my goat. He got the ellipses on. What's cooking, Damon? What's cooking, Damon? Get Damon, what's cooking? Where are we gonna get some more Damon feats, bro? Like, I guess that's the thing. We can't have Damon feats, because he's too powerful. He's too him. Damon, he's just too him. We can't have more Damon feats. But I need more Damon feats, if you know what I'm talking about. That's my boy. That's my boy. I love Damon. I still can't fully explain why. Which is crazy. Usually I have the opposite issue, where, like, I think he's cool. But usually I can explain. But then again, I guess if I were to, like, fully go into why I like Damon, that'd be a whole video. But, like, the Cliff Notes version of it, I like his silly little character design, and I like the fact that he's the strongest in the verse. At least for right now. Like, outside of Shibai, seemingly no one's Damon tier. And the fact that he looks like that, and couldn't wash all the original series with an arm behind his back, and has one of the most broken abilities we've seen in the entire Naruto, I guess, can we technically call it a trilogy at this point, with the Minato one-shot prequel manga? I think they'd be stretching. I think they'd be stretching it. We'll call it the duology, because, like, a one-shot shouldn't necessarily count as a prequel. Because even, like, Volume 0 for JJK is, like, multiple chapters. It's a whole volume. Meanwhile, Minato doesn't get a volume, he gets a one-shot. But, I don't know. Damon, he's just my goat. Damon on top. But let's see. Found him. In the forest, 20 kilometers plus south of the Great Gate. He's mine. Let's go, Delta. Okay. Are you sure about that? Kawaki, are you sure? Are you sure you want this smoke, bro? Kawaki, please. Your reputation. Is Delta gonna follow, though? Is Delta gonna obey? I still do like that they have freeform flight now. That's really, really cool. Ooh, I like how his hair kind of rises up when he flies, too. Maybe that's why I'm used to this kind of look. Because that looks more familiar than what I normally remember. Not this, like, droopy look. But I guess when he's sad, the hair flops. Let's see. Scumbag. I'm heading out. Hey, dear. I get why she doesn't like that, though. Like, that would be, I don't know. Then again, I've just never really been glazed. Like, I don't know. Maybe if I actually was not a victim, but like a receiver of glaze, then maybe I'd be like, ooh, wow, I really like this. But like, Aida doesn't really like her condition, because it doesn't allow her to form genuine human connections. And like, if everyone was out here saying, dear Pencil-sama, I'd be like, please, say something else, I'm begging you. Hold on a moment. Hopefully, that worked. I didn't hawk a loogie straight into your ears. But let's see. I'll yell at him real good for you, okay? At least Delta's supportive in her own non-consensual way. Upsides and downsides. Let's see. Thank you, Delta. Be careful. Watch over Kawaki. Aww. Oh, so you know, Aida's still got them feelings. She's still got a little bit of that sauce in her. Hold on. Let me lift you up. There we go. But Okay, so she's still worried enough. Oh, look at Delta. She's like, but Delta, ain't you fought her? Like, I guess fought her helps. Like, two is always better than one. But, like, Delta, you smell, like, last I checked, even limiter code was apparently above you. Unless I'm mistaken. And then no limiter code was a challenge to Jigen/Ishiki. And then Boruto literally stepped on No Limits Code's face. And, like, no Rinnegan Sasuke was out here tearing out Code's eyes. So, Delta, unless you got some sort of upgrade over this time skip, ain't you water? Come on now, Delta. I think you may be running straight into your demise. But let's see. Wee. Ada's hitting the ellipse. Did she lie to them? Ooh, that'd be crazy. Imagine she lied and sent them in the wrong direction. Ooh. Thing is, though, the wild thing is, and it's the beautiful thing, though, for Aida in particular, she can kind of do whatever she wants. Because ain't nobody in the village beating Damon. Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke with the boss man? Not a single soul. Not in the Leaf Village. Not a single soul wants smoke with my boy. Of course not. Come on now. So, yeah, Delta could misdirect them. Let's see. Because I don't remember the coordinates of last chapter, so maybe she did straight up misdirect them. The moment dear Aida tires of you, I'm gonna slaughter you. Once again, Delta. Unless I'm mistaken, you're fodder. I'm not saying fodder. Like, Delta, arguably, just by having scaling to... Ew, the feet! Oh, the feet! Oh, the feet! What's this chapter even called? Was it called The Feet Apocalypse? Doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. The feet do matter, bro. Get them off my screen. I'm not looking at that. Not for extended periods of time. No. But Delta, I know she could still arguably solo all of Shippuden. Easily. She could one-tap Madara. I get that. But, like, in the scheme of Boruto scaling, I think that's beyond your pay grade, young lady. I'm not sure if you got that for real. But let's see. Once I'm done with my goals, I'll go away on my own. So never. Like, unless I'm mistaken, I mean, I guess maybe he'll let them go after Boruto's executed? But I don't even think so. Like, I'm not even sure. I'm not sure what Kawaki's, like, end game is. Is it just to get rid of Boruto? And then, like, release Naruto and Hinata and then live happily ever after as their son? Because there's no other Otsutsuki? And then again, he says he'll go away on his own. So, like, is he going to take Naruto and Hinata with him? I don't know. I forget. I need to do a proper read-through of part 1 again. I keep telling myself to do that, but I keep getting sidetracked throughout the months in between these chapters. So, I'll have to do a read-through of part 1. Feel free to remind me of what the plan is in the long run for Kawaki, because I'm struggling to remember. These nasty feet, bro. It's a full freezer. Let me just not look at it. So not only are they self-aware, they've already started evolving into divine trees, too? Yep. You've got to be choking. Divine trees suck up all the life on the planet, right? So this planet's doomed? We're not there yet. But if Kawaki or I are devoured, they'll finish evolving and bear chakra fruit. Then the planet will die. That's still... But still the most insane thing to me. I know Code messed up and gave them sentience. And notably, sentience is what is established to be the big differentiating factor between a tailed beast and a Shinjiriki, right? Like, notably, a tailed beast doesn't actually get any stronger when it's sealed within a ninja. At least as far as I remember. It's not like its chakra amounts increase, none of that. What makes a tailed beast less dangerous than a Shinjiriki is because outside of, like, maybe Gyuki and definitely Kurama, since Kurama's established on numerous occasions to be just genuinely intelligent, like, strangely enough, one of the smartest characters in the verse. Like, nuclear fission tier smart. Like, I don't know why that man's so intelligent. Especially considering he hated humans for so long. You'd think he wouldn't have so many human tactics. But the thing about the Jinchuriki versus Wild Tail Beast situation is that they are a wild beast, a wild chakra beast. So they don't have the ability to focus and amplify and redirect their chakra appropriately. So I get that. But remember, these clones, these divine trees, are born of one Ten-Tails. It's not like there's a whole conglomerate of Ten-Tails. So the reason this is bamboozling me so much is remember how powerful Jubito and Madara were with Jubito having an incomplete 10 tails, and obviously Madara having an incomplete 10 tails, considering they didn't have the full 9 tails. They were extremely powerful, but they shouldn't and aren't on the level of the Boruto god tiers, or top tiers, like Boruto and Kawaki, which is still has me wondering why sentience gave these slivers of a tree so much might. Maybe they're, like, indirectly feeding off Ishiki and Code's power or something? Like, I have no idea why these individual things are so powerful. I get why someone like Sasuke's Divine Tree clone is insanely powerful, because it's Sasuke, you know. He's already a monster, out here damaging No Limit's Code before he got bit up. But, like, why anyone else? I don't fully know. And that concerns me, but does excite me if I do say so myself. But let's see. Then the planet will die. Ino's like, this is so far out of my depth. I do not get paid enough for this. Speaking of divine trees, Team 10's Kazamatsuri Moegi became a tree after a claw grime ate her. They're called claw grime. That's such a nasty name too. Nasty feet, nasty names, nasty creatures. Let's see. It happens to others, regardless of age or gender. What's up with that? The Ten Tails are using their chakra. It's why they're still alive. For what purpose? I'm not sure yet. Okay. So that's interesting. I think that at least the way that Jura explained it, like, they're essentially reflecting and then amplifying their respective human hosts. That's why, like, Moegi and I forget all their names. I know they have unique names. But Bug Tree and Frieza Sasuke, like, they all have their specific targets, because they're essentially taking the benefits that come from emotional connection to chakra, plus the base body they're replicating, in order to drastically amp themselves by infusing that with Ten Tails energy. So someone like Sasuke has an extremely powerful Claw Grime clone because of the fact that it's Sasuke, plus his strong emotional connections to Sakura, plus the fact that he should, based on what's in his eyes, he should have the Rinnegan back. So his strength makes sense. But still, the others are still questionable. And interesting that Boruto doesn't know. I mean, presumably it's just a case of further evolving and making the job easier, right? Like, sure, the Ten Tails' goal is to consume an Otsutsuki, but obviously Otsutsuki are extremely powerful. If one were free and able to fight back, then it wouldn't be easy to nibble on. So presumably they're just doing that to bolster their abilities and consume more and more power in order to, for lack of a better term, make the consumption of more power easier, if I had to take a guess. But let's see. Boruto, how much do you actually know? Oh, Shikamaru calling him out. He's like, you've been giving me a whole bunch of speculation. Do you actually have any information? That's a good question, though. Because once again, Boruto's what? 18, I think, by the time of the time skip? He has very little experience. And notably, he spent a lot of the time skip, like, running away and training. He doesn't actually have much, if any, info. And especially considering he seems to run from the Claw Grimes, or at least the mutated ones, like Jura, like the Sasuke clone. Whenever he interacts with them, it's very likely he doesn't actually know too much about them. So let's see what Boruto's response is. Incoming message from Kawaki, Lord 8th. Oh, wait, is it, Incoming message from Kawaki, Lord 8th. Oh, wait, no. Ida wouldn't call Shikamaru Lord 8th. Incoming message from Kawaki, Lord 8th. Shall I connect you? Give me a sec. Okay, so it is somebody else. I have another transmission via the sensory unit. Any worries this convo will be overheard? Every transmission is individual and separate, so it's fine. You'll be the only one who can hear both of them. Okay. I still would shut it down, though. I'd say, Boruto, give me a second, I'll call you back. And I'd wait, because I don't even want to risk, especially considering it's Kawaki. And just the way Otsutsuki powers interact with something like mental transmission, it's weird, and it's too much of an unknown. I wouldn't risk it, but it looks like Shikamaru's about to risk it. Apologies, sensory unit. Patch him through. Yes, sir. Shikamaru here. What is it? I do like that. He still doesn't call himself Lord 8th. He doesn't consider himself the Hokage, so he just says Shikamaru. What is it? It has pinpointed Boruto's location. He's south of the village, not too far. I'm headed there now. And there to get what, Kawaki? You better get packed up, bubba? Let's see. The southern woodlands. What could he be doing there? Who cares? Delta will rush, attack first from above. I'll then follow and will pinch him. I guess that's a good idea, but once again, Delta's one tap. Like, at least presumably, once again, maybe I'm just downplaying Delta or something. But, like, just based on the scaling chain that was established, Delta should be fire. What? Maybe she got upgrades. I'm going to assume she got upgrades for Kawaki to be so confident in this method of attack. If anything, Kawaki, if I was planning it and I was in Kawaki's position, I would act as the initial attack, and I would use Delta as kind of like an area denial thing. Because I'll just run the ones with Boruto, and whenever he goes to escape in the opposite direction, because he obviously can't escape towards me, Delta's there to like raise an area of the battlefield. So consistently, one can consistently stay on top of everything. That's what I would do, though. But Kawaki may see a different vision with his further knowledge of Delta's power. But let's see. Uh-oh, Ino's like, we're in danger. Let's see. Calm down, Kawaki. Don't be rash. Remember, he's gotten stronger. Wait for backup. But, like, who though? Who's really helping? That's the thing. And that's... But it's something that happens in Naruto, too. This isn't a Boruto exclusive issue. The cliff is not just solid, it's steep. Like, steep. Like, you could argue, just based on how Jigen was handling Hokage Naruto and Rinnegan early Boruto Sasuke, who those two characters cliff. It's not even those two characters individually cliff the rest of the verse super duper hard, and then you have Jigen, and then you have No Limited Code, and then you have Boruto. What good would backup do other than maybe make them hesitate emotionally? They'd be good fodder, they'd be good shields, but I don't think they'd do anything. But of course, you know, this is Shikamaru stalling. Let's see. I don't have that luxury, Mr. Shika. You want him to get away? Oh, okay, but at least Kawaki's a little bit respectful. He said Mr. Shika. He didn't say Lord 8th, but he said Mr. Shika. Okay, Kawaki. Put some respect on that. Later, Lord 8th. I'll be in touch. Kawaki was really... Oh, okay. Maybe that's Boruto saying that. Oh, okay, yeah, so that was Boruto. Later, Lord 8th. I'll be in touch. Darn! And he's just out of there, flying Raijin and everything. But I guess... the question that he didn't get to answer, he's probably going to try and work on that. Try to figure out, oh, Shika may be right. I may not actually know too much. Let me go get my money up, my knowledge up, now my funny up. Okay, I see it. And Shikamaru just goes silent. This is a cold panel, the way they're both flying like this. Hey, aren't we almost there? Ooh, that's always been interesting to me. How do you break in, like, mid-air? I never, like, and of course, you know, magic. So, like, I'm not, but even, like, for planes and stuff like that, can you just, like, stop in midair? I guess, like, with helicopters, it depends on, like, how you tilt it. I'm not sure, like, how, like, planes or free-flying bodies just come to a harsh stop. Let's see. Ugh, don't stop so suddenly. That's weird. I don't sense him. So is that because he flying Raijin out of there? Or is it because Aida lied to him? I think it's going to be because he's flying Raijin out of there, but Kawaki's likely going to assume that Aida lied to him. If I had to take a guess, let's see. Delta, do you sense something, though? I see the ellipses, triple dots. Maybe he sensed you coming? That's a good idea. No, I haven't felt his aura once, so it's got to be the same for him. He vanished before he perceived me. Oh, no. You see, okay, that's dangerous. Shikamaru may be in danger, bro. Uh-oh, Shikamaru, no. Shikamaru, no. Because the thing is, if Kawaki were to assume Aida lied, then he couldn't do anything. Aida's too much of an asset for one, and two, Damon would beat the brakes off of him. But if Shikamaru's under assault, Damon's gonna be like... So, Shikamaru may be in danger. Yeah. How unlucky for you. No, Delta! Not helping. What if he wants to take some steam out? Uh-oh. Kawaki's gonna cook Shikamaru. No, not my boy! Oh, Mitsuki, look who's back. That was quick. Let's see. Damon's still posted up on the railing like, you don't want to smoke? You couldn't even touch base Boruto. What you think you're doing with me? You better back up, bucko. I beat the brakes off you. Okay, talk that talk, Damon. He literally hasn't said a word this entire chapter. But let's see. Aida, those gotta be uncomfortable, dog. Like, I cannot imagine. I get suffering for fashion, dog. But like this is ludicrous. Let's see. Oh, apologies. I didn't realize you were here. I hope I'm not intruding. Mitsuki, you knew. You knew, Mr. Snake Sage. Go ahead, ask your questions. That you do such a thing to Kawaki was a total surprise. The fact that Kawaki got by it is what's a total surprise to me, Ada. Bro, really? 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 I'm gonna take a sip real quick to freshen up. But let's see. Was he mad? Shockingly, I mean, he didn't have too much. Yes, did she always? Is this revisionist history, or am I just genuinely? I could have sworn she did not have a crop top this entire time. I could have sworn she had like a full fitting sweater. Maybe I'm tweaking though. Maybe I just don't remember. I could Google it because her design is one of the few that didn't change after the time skip. But let's see. Hard to say. He told me to find you, but it was simply to locate Boruto. He flew off as soon as I did. Okay, so Kawaki's indifferent. He's most likely indifferent. Like, yeah, whatever. Especially considering what Kawaki would interpret that as. Like, since, at least at this point, he believes, for good reason, that Mitsuki's still under the influence of omnipotence perfectly, he probably read it the way Mitsuki read it initially. Hey, that's just him performing what he views as his innate duty of protecting me, his son, yada yada yada. I don't like that he calls me that, but that's how it be because I took Boruto's role. That's probably how Kawaki justified it and didn't tweak out on Mitsuki. But he may tweak out yet, so let's see. I guess he feels it's a waste of time to berate me. I mean, yeah, he doesn't really like you, Mitsuki. It's not like having you around. Saying that, doesn't that make you sad? Damon? My goat? Caring about other people's emotions that aren't his sister? Okay, Damon. Get you some character development then. Look at my goat. Look at my goat being a character. Let's see. Not really. That itself doesn't matter to me. That's what I've felt for quite some time now. Oh! So yeah, Boruto's words definitely got to him. Uh-oh. But I wouldn't be telling this to Aida, because Aida's gonna check the Carfax. But actually, no, she was there. She was watching already. So she saw it. But, Mitsuki, bro, that's a little bit dangerous. That's a little bit dangerous. Because essentially you're snitching on yourself. She already knows, regardless. We as the readers know she already knows what Boruto ended up doing. But, like, in universe, Mitsuki doesn't know she was watching. So coming to them and admitting your lack of emotions and lack of connection and how strange it seems that, Kawaki doesn't seem to reciprocate the feelings of the whole sun and moon dynamic. That could imply that maybe a little Omni thing ain't working too much. And I'm sorry, Mitsuki, but Orochimaru isn't saving you. Daddy ain't saving you from this one, bucko. You may get your cheeks spread by Lord Damon. You better watch out. Let's see. Aida, up until I met you, I'd never known the emotion of love. Oh, really? I thought he... Not in that way. Not in that way. But I thought he loved Boruto. I thought like, that's the whole point of the sun and moon dynamic. Like, he was legit, like... with Boruto. And that was, like, brotherly love. Or, like, that love between your homies. Yeah, I'd say that's reasonable. Like, you love your homies. Especially your homies you had for a while. Like, maybe not new homies. You don't love the new homies yet. But, like, them homies you spent a long, long time with, that are basically brothers from other mothers, I'd say most people love them. And considering Mitsuki just never had something like that before, Boruto was the first person to extend that hand to him, I wouldn't be shocked that Mitsuki felt like emotions of love. But I guess maybe he's talking a more traditional love that's like infatuation that was caused by Aida's ability, but he didn't seem fully affected by it. Let's say, are you hitting on me? That'd be a waste of your time. There we go, everybody. Aida confirmed. She's not into Snake Men. Everyone else who wants Mitsuki, he's still there. Let's see. No. I know it's false, a result of your ability. Rather, I'm thanking you. If it wasn't for you, I may have gone through life without ever experiencing this splendid emotion. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like, you ever acknowledge something made you mad or made you sad or made you happy, but then you didn't have much of a response to it outside of that? You just acknowledged it. Like, it's there. You feel the emotion, but like you either you control your naturally stimulated response to said emotion. I guess that's what Mitsuki's going through. Like, I've had moments like that before where something has gotten me so furious I could bring down the heavens themselves. But, like, it didn't really matter that much. It was just like a weird preference thing. And I was just like, whatever. I acknowledged it and moved on. So I guess Mitsuki's feeling that through love because of Aida's ability. Interesting. Let's see. Even Damon's like, wait, how'd that work? What do you mean by that? Let's see. I wonder if it's because I'm an artificial person created from scratch. It's not just love. I don't really understand who I am. Oh, okay, so we're going deep into the Mitsuki character arc. Alright, I see it. And yet, I didn't think it mattered, as long as I had a son who continuously illuminated me. That's the thing, though. And I think that's going to be... That's pretty much been long established Mitsuki's own journey. Sure. The moon is illuminated by the sun. You would not be able to see the moon without the sun. But even when you can't see it, the moon is still there. It's not like the moon genuinely disappears after a while. So I think Mitsuki's journey will be using the light of the sun to understand his very nature as the moon, rather than simply relying on the sun's light, relying on Boruto, in our case, or Kawaki in his Swap Memories case, as the guiding light. Let's see. You could say that even most things didn't matter to me. I see it. I see the chapter title. Including me, myself. But I was wrong. Oh, okay, Mitsuki character development, we're cooking. Even Aida's like, why are you telling me this? Why on earth are you communicating this to me? I do not care. Well, let's say. Yeah, because if I don't bother to give myself affirmation first, I'll lose sight of who my son is. What the most important thing is, before I'm even aware of it. Mitsuki, stop talking, bro. Stop, talk to anybody else. Go talk to Sarada, go talk to Sumire, go talk to Amado, go talk to Shikamaru, go talk to Ino, go talk to anybody else. Do not snitch on yourself, Mitsuki, no. He's the main character. I highly doubt Damon's gonna get him, but like, Mitsuki, you're selling the bag right now, bro. Even if it's indirectly through context clues. If I'm Aida and I was genuinely concerned, I'd be like, Damon, sick him. And then who gonna stop Damon? Surely not you, Mitsuki. So I wouldn't do it, bro. Let's see. And Boruto made you realize this. That's great. It is like character development. Wonderful. This might be a bit presumptuous of me. No, Mitsuki, don't cook. I swear if I scroll to the next page, it's gonna be Mitsuki getting punched in the mouth by Damon. I swear. Let's see. I think we are similar. Oh! Interesting. Not what I expected. I don't know why. I love Kawaki. But okay. So he did. So obviously the love for Kawaki is the love for Boruto. Okay. So he did. He said he didn't know love, but he knew love. Okay. Well, he probably just wasn't able to identify it, what love would be without Aida's ability. He probably just couldn't recognize the emotion. So okay, that's a neat play on it. Even Damon's like, y'all into that? Let's see. But that's what love is. Your chest tightens just thinking about him. It doesn't really matter why it happens. It does. I'm not one to talk. I haven't been in many relationships in my life. But, like, be conscious of red flags. You will fall for many, many people in your life. You'll begin to feel that tightness in your chest for many people in your life. Make sure it's for the right person, though. Don't, even if that loneliness is knocking at your door, even if that desperation comes a calling, be careful who you decide to tear open your chest and give your heart to. You got the one. It's pretty fragile. So, it may be able to be fixed up, but don't put yourself in too much danger just chasing the feeling, because the feeling can get you in a whole lot of trouble. Be careful with it. Let's see. You simply can't comprehend that, because my ability caused you to experience false love. Yeah, you may be right. It's just, I was scared. Oh, okay. When I realized who I thought as my son may not be so, I then feared losing. Mitsuki, stop talking, bro. Stop. He's in danger. So I stopped thinking about whether or not the son was the real thing. Oh, so he had doubts even before the interaction with Boruto. So he just kept quiet about it. Mitsuki, no. You're saying that I'm the same? That I'm a foolish girl who's in love with being in love? I mean, aren't most people, like, notably, I know there are many people out there who are aromantic and don't necessarily look for love. And with that being the case, that's perfectly fine. That's whatever. People just don't like it. But I'd say most people, they desire love. Yeah, everyone desires connection, especially from people you actually like. Like, of course, there are some connections that are inherent. There are some connections that are born in friendship, some born in family. But I think everyone wants to be loved. To some way, shape, and or form. Except for those who literally don't. If you don't, that's fine. But I don't think it's wrong being in love with the idea of love. Well, yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think you should be consumed by it, but I think it's fine. That's a reasonable thing to be in love with and be enamored with, just the idea of love. Let's say. I didn't mean it like that. Sorry, I guess. I was being a bit presumptuous. Yeah, in a way. Because Mitsuki's love is focused on the sun arcana. Not arcana. Watch the Tomei Persona videos. The sun archetype that he builds in his mind. Meanwhile, Aida's love is technically focused in a similar way on Kawaki, but it really is the idea of organic love that she's so in love with. And so far, outside of Boruto, and know how she felt, she had a little ping on her chest from Boruto earlier, because it's only Boruto and Kawaki who are entirely immune to her ability, meaning she never has to worry about any feelings about them or from them being inorganic. They would always be organic. Meanwhile, even characters who can somewhat resist it, like Sumire and Sanada, those emotions could still be possibly manipulated by her ability. So I can see the vision. We're talking about love right now. Talk about drama. She's even sweating. She's like, darn, I didn't think this was going to happen. What? My goat Damon, he's so confused. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. I'm your son. It's that simple. I think I want to have a long talk with Boruto. Uh-oh, Damon! Damon, you may have to switch sides soon, broski. Aida, don't get Miss, she'll steal your girl. No, I guess it would be Kawaki. Kawaki, don't let your girl get stolen by your number one op, bro. Please. Please. No. Boruto. He be pulling them. He got Sarada, Sumire, Aida. That's it. But still, three? Three for the price of one eye? That's crazy. Let's see. That's right. This thing is just... You know me. It should. Wait. I gotta give Jura a unique voice. Let me take a sip. Yes. It should be... Wait! Vexen! I'm a scientist! Experiments are what I do. Yes. It should be time. Bro, you good? Oh, is he using Kamui? What is happening? Oh, well, no, he's using the variation of codes ability. Well, I didn't know he could do that into one of these boxes. Neat. and Sasuke is just chilling in his pockets. See, look, Sasuke seemingly has normal feet. Okay, never mind. I should not have focused on the feet. Yep. Okay, so they're just using their abilities to teleport through each other. All right. Yes. Yes, this is good. Come, Hidari. Sasuke's name is Hidari. Hidari and Jura. Straight out the back. But where are they going, though? Who are they catching? Are they catching... Uh-oh. Kawaki left the village. Maybe come for his cheeks. Let's see. See his feet, bro. I hate him. Once again, the fit does look kind of... Oh, no. Damon, I was worried we may not get Damon feats. Well, Bugtree isn't here. So maybe we won't get Damon feats yet. Because Bugtree's the one who's specifically after Aida. So maybe we're chilling just now. Just for now. But, Sarada. Sarada gonna be a dater, dog. Hidari's coming for her. I think Sarada's strong, but I don't think she's Sasuke's strong. Conflict. Let's see what really doesn't matter. Do you believe what Boruto said, Shikamaru? Fight the omnipotence. Let's see. I know what you want to say, but as I told you earlier, this is top secret. Don't disclose this to anyone, no matter your own personal opinion. I know. It's just that it's so hard to believe. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I can't blame them. Because once again, their very memories are actively working against them. This isn't a nice little light case of, oh, well, you see, kind of, sort of. No, their brains have been fundamentally altered, and every single time they think too hard about it, their brains once again get altered by a power born of a being in a higher dimension. So yeah, I can't blame Ino for being skeptical, especially considering for both Ino and Shikamaru, since omnipotence is likely still under effect, their brains are likely actively rewiring, since they're focusing so hard on information that should stand contradiction to what omnipotence tried to give them. So, I can't blame Ino. Let's see. Lord 8th! Trespassers! 2. Near the Great Gate. Checking chakra signatures. One is unknown. The other is... Sasuke Uchiha. It's a match. Yeah, look at get. Oh, it's their feet. I hate the feet. Ew. You know how cold this panel would be if you just gave them normal feet. Ew. Why is like a thumb? Why? Why are their feet like that? Why are their feet? Ew. Just scroll up. Look at how cold that panel is. Look at the swagger. The exaggerated swagger of 2 divine tree infused grown men, because I hardly know either of these 2 are teens. Sasuke's not a teen, and I don't think Jura's a teen either. Or I don't think they're based off teens. Ew, their feet, man. Dad? No, Sarda, book it. Run! Run! You don't want this. That ain't your daddy. And then, I'm not even talking in like the Yondu sense where he may have been your father, boy, but he wasn't your dad. No, that's not your dad. Run! So, where is he? Uzumaki Naruto. I don't know his location. But I can tell. Okay. So he's gonna go for Kawaki. Kawaki may or may not get smoked. Sarda, you're definitely cooked, bro. If he has any Rinnegan abilities, Sarda, you are lit up. Boruto, you may need to come right back. Let's see. Halt! Listen up. If you move even an inch, we'll deem you as foes. You there, are you Uchiha Sasuke? Why are you trespassing? But, like, here's the thing with Sasuke in particular. Would he count as trespassing? Like, he can enter and leave the village whenever he wants. Like, he's not a criminal anymore. Oh, wait, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is, because he ran with Boruto. He's considered a criminal again. Yeah. And notably, they probably wouldn't immediately look at the feet. And look, it even looks like the feet are somewhat covered, so they really couldn't tell. They recognize it as Sasuke, but they don't. So that's interesting. The divine trees have the exact same verbatim chakra signature as the original, despite being biologically different and born, and seemingly enough, entirely separately from their biomass. Interesting. Once again, I'm interested to see if Hidari has any of the Rinnegan abilities, especially Sasuke's unique Rinnegan ability. Emojikitana? I can't say its name. Let's see. Uh-oh. Jura's looking. Follow protocol. Evacuating civilians is top priority. Shika, dear? Ada, sorry, but I'm busy right now. I'll get in touch later. It's about those trespassers. Shikamaru's like, wait a minute. You were looking? I saw them a little bit earlier. I apologize for not reporting it sooner. They're 10 tails. Dog, what? He just looked and flexed. What is this? Golly. They're 10 tails. I don't know how, but they're self-aware. So it goes without saying that they're enemies of Konoha. Damon, we need you right now. Kawaki, stay away. Damon, please cook. Damon, I'm begging you, cook up a little bit. It's been so long, Damon. It's been literal. Has it been like years? I swear Damon hasn't cooked in a hot minute. Like a minute and a half. Damon, please. Oh, look at this, Hidari. I keep switching. I'm trying to give that voice to Sasuke. I'm going to give Jura the Vexen voice. Would you look at this, Hidari? A rare bookshop. And they're just strolling through. Okay, so they're mostly chill. I mean, like, they aren't actively hunting anybody. They even have their hands in their pockets. Alright. How magnificent. This unexpected encounter looks promising. So, he's here. Uzumaki Naruto. I love how Hidari's like, he's so locked in on the mission right now. He's like, dude, Sarada Uchiha, Uzumaki Naruto. That's what I'm here for. That's what we're here for. Run it up, Buckle. You're wasting my time. Okay, Hidari. What amuses me is you asking that with a straight face. Why is that? Looks like a little certain somebody came in for smoke. Okay, Kawaki. I know that's you, bucko. I seen them rods come from one individual and one individual alone. Kawaki. It's time to cook. You gotta get a run back, bro. You gotta get a run back. Let's see. Kawaki versus Hidari. Oh, okay. A nice little action panel right here. Tags him real good, but Hidari blocks it. And he's got them gripper feet. Watch out, Kawaki. Oh, nope, he doesn't use the gripper feet. Kawaki and Delta? I don't know. This is gonna be devious. Delta, you may be cooked. Delta, if I could swap you out for another character who had D at the start of their name, I'd swap you out for Damon right now, Delta. Get off the screen! I'm sorry. I'm coming off as such a Delta hater this chapter. But it's like the scaling / the want for Damon, which is also because of the scaling. So can you really get mad at me? Let's see. Who are you? Why don't you come to Konoha? We could ask you the exact same question, Kawaki. Well, we know who he is and why he came to Konoha, but let's see. Do not fight in front of the shop. You'll damage the treasure trove. Kawaki. So Jura, who is Jura? Is Jura meant to be... He low-key looks like Jigen, now that I think about it. Is Jura meant to be... But then again, Jigen's body was destroyed. So I still don't know who Jura would be based off of. Let's see. Uh-oh, Kawaki, don't get nibbled, bro. Don't get nibbled. Please don't get nibbled. Activate that karma, bro. No, Kawaki, don't get nibbled. Kawaki, no, avoid the nibble. Sukuna Hikona. Oh, Sukuna. Sukuna Hikona. He weaved. By shrinking? Did he shrink himself down? Oh, he did. Okay. I forgot. I forgot that Ishiki could do that. But yeah, that's a neat way to dodge. Shrink out so the binds don't hold you, and then immediately move yourself and appear behind. Look, it even caught Jura off guard. Ooh, he whipped out the arm. And he whipped out the karma. Jura, let's see how you scale, bro. Kawaki, no! 2-year time skipping for what? 2-year time skipping for what, buddy? Why are you so fire? I get it, Jura's technically our new major antagonist. He's leading our villain group right now. But Kawaki, no! Why do you keep getting done so sorry? 8 chapters deep and you can barely cook. No! Please tell me you got more than the 10, Kawaki. Please! I don't want to put you on fraud watch with code. I can't. I don't want to. Please. Look, even Kawaki... Wait, I'm supposed to be the main villain. What's happened? I won't slaughter you just yet. So be still, Otsutsuki. And he got hit with the feet? He got hit with the fist-foot combo? No, Kawaki, no. You are my goat, but you're supposed to be doing better than this. No. You're cooking him. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Golly, gave him a 3-piece. Well, really it was a 2-piece, but still. Darn, into a water cooler? And you're huffing and puffing. Kawaki, no. Please don't tell me Boruto doesn't come save you. Kawaki! Delta, no. Delta, no. What? There you are. There you are. Uzumaki Naruto. Who is he sensing? Is he sensing Himawari? Because I was about to say, he shouldn't. Like... Because notably, Naruto's sealed in a separate dimension without time itself. So I highly doubt he's actually sensing. And notably, he looks away from Kawaki. And the dimension should be within Kawaki's range at all times. So, let's see. Hey, wake up! Kawaki! Did he seriously? No! He's on fraud watch. That's it. I am hereby declaring it. As of chapter 8 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, Kawaki is now on fraud watch. He got 2-pieced. He weaved into the... and he got 2-piece. Kawaki. He's on fraud watch. I can no longer defend him. I can't defend him anymore. First, a generic, then couldn't catch Boruto, then couldn't catch Code, now getting 2-pieced. I'm sorry. Kawaki, that next vessel of Ishiki, all the raw power of Ishiki, fraud watch. Absolutely, indubitably. He's on it. He literally got 2-pieced into one knockout. He was in karma to his shot. Hidari. He's here. Close by. Even Sasuke, even Hidari's like, are you sure about that? He's a Jinchuriki who bears a Biju, as an incarnation of a fellow Biju. I can sense the Biju chakra dwelling inside him. That actually, Kurama's dead. And I remember Himawari has Shukaku. I think. Is that anime only? I need to reread Boruto. But interesting. But why is that the metric for telling? And like, why do you have such outdated information that you think Naruto still has a Biju? Interesting. Interesting. Sarada Sumire, run away. Get Damon. I'm telling you, get Damon. Neither of you are built for this. Even if we made you do the fusion dance and go Super Saiyan 5, neither of you are built for this. He just 2-tapped Kawaki now. Let's see. This chakra is a match. It's Uchiha Sasuke. It's your dad, but not really. Master was absorbed by Ten Tails. What's going on? Who is it that came to Konoha? Oh no! Himawari, no! You may need to run! But then again, she didn't have a seal on her stomach. Where would the seal be? Listen up. Even if it is Master Sasuke, don't hesitate to strike. He's helping Boruto, which makes him just as much of a traitor. Whoa! Okay, she could die. Talk that talk then. Don't worry, Himawari. I'll protect you. Ino-chan. Ino-chan, what are you cooking, buddy? Let me guess. Or I see I'm near the end of the chapter. Ino-chan's gonna get one tap, and there's gonna be Hidari standing over Himawari. No one tap, but there's Jura. Oh, and Hidari. Uh-oh. Ino-chan, talk that talk, bro. Stand on business, then. Stand on business, huh? Which one is he? So yeah, they have no... That's interesting. They have no memory. They're based on the originals, but they don't have memory. Neat. Which one is he? Uzumaki Naruto. This is odd. What in the world is going on here? So, here's the thing. I remember from the anime filler, Himawari had a relationship building up with Shukaku. So maybe she's the new Jinchuriki for Shukaku. However, with no visible seals on her, I don't think that's the case. I think Himawari... Because Boruto also had the whiskers. He still does. Which were inherited from being Kurama. Well, from being Naruto's kid, who was the vessel for Kurama. So, what may have ended up happening is that while Momoshiki's influence may have completely wiped out any Kurama influence outside of the physical whiskers, maybe Kurama can actually be resurrected through Himawari. She may have Kurama's lingering chakra, and that's just slowly been regenerating ever since the main body of Kurama destroyed itself. And Shuri, because I'm assuming he'd recognize the Ten Tails. If not that, it's Shukaku. But the thing with it being Shukaku is that there's no seal. I highly doubt... I remember Shukaku was in like a teapot, which is a reference to the origin of the original Shukaku. But Himawari doesn't have any visible seal. And while she's wearing like baggy pants, I don't see anywhere like a teapot could be placed. But interesting. So we're going to get Himawari, Shikadai, Ino-chan, and Chocho versus Hidari and Jura. The same Jura who just one-tapped Kawaki. They are cooked. But that's very, very intriguing. Well. Ladies and gentlemen, dare I say, this chapter's worthy. Interesting stuff happens in this chapter. It's a very heavy character chapter, if I do have to say so myself. The action doesn't really ramp up until the end. But the character work here is really, really interesting. From Aida possibly being drawn to Boruto now instead of Kawaki due to his genuineness and the similar inability to be affected by her ability, to Delta's consistent new characterization where she's completely supporting Aida, but still has a lot of her old characterization, which is really, really nice, to seeing Boruto's efficacy as an individual with how much knowledge actually being questioned and him not having a immediate response, and seeing him not wanting to interact with Kawaki and completely escape and possibly gather more information is nice. Seeing Shikamaru really play this multi-pronged strategic leader is cool too. I like how that's being played on. I also like how Aida and Mitsuki had this whole talk about love and reflection and how they feel about love and whether or not love is real or love is fake and the love of love. That's a really interesting concept, especially as a person who doesn't necessarily see this tackled in a lot of the manga I read. Like, I read the occasional romance manga, but this is like one of the biggest tackles of it right here, right now. It's got even my goat Damon a little bit confused. And of course, Hidari and Jura pulling up to the Leaf Village and already cooking, knocking out Kawaki. That's the only unfortunate thing. But once again, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because Jura is supposed to be our new major antagonist, at least for now, until Code gets up and licks his wounds. So, I'll admit, this chapter is our straight gas. I'm excited to see how next chapter handles the matchup, though. Because maybe they'll hold back, because that shouldn't be Naruto. So, there's probably going to be some sort of suppression argument here, but with Delta lingering around Kawaki, and Kawaki being one tap, and Boruto being nowhere near the village, and it only being Sarada and Sumire, and maybe Shikadai, or Shikamaru coming to help out, save Himawari, we may actually get to see Damon in action, depending on if Aida tells him to. Which has me very, very excited for obvious reasons. So overall, very, very W chapter. If you're able to wait to the end of this review, please leave New Tailed Beast in the comment section down below. I did thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as low as $1 a month. Things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Some of these perks will include live reactions to every other series I review, along with ad-free variations of all my videos, and if you want, you are able to become a $25 patron or a $25 member to order whatever video you want. Now, thank you so much for watching. Once again, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Dag with the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members: Connor Plays, Greyhound, Atkins Void, Astro, Red Wolf 4765, Eternal Flame, and Teen Mitgao. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 patrons: Steron, Sean, Panda Goat, Midnight Lord 21, Metal Solid Crisis, Kevin, Ignil, and EHAC1. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $7 member, Autumn Mornings Lazo. And I'd like to give a big thank you to our $10 member, Jay Warrior. And I'd like to give another thank you to our $10 patrons, Joaquin and Aida Okami. Along with another juicy thank you to our $25 patron, China Doll 09. And I'd like to give a final Giga Gargantuan thank you to our $25 patron, Calvin Elder.